Welcome again to our training ground, our training tutorial, where we talk about art and we also talk about marketing and business. So, in our last topic, we talk about how to market and sell your art, especially for beginners. But even those whoever we are, that we are very interested in marketing art, we can still gain one or two things from this particular tutorial. So, in our last video, we talked about how to market our art in the area of displaying our art, talk about our art as a product, and also pay attention to criticism as it will enhance the production of our art and also how we approach our potential art buyers. So, in the next one, we are to talk about online sales. How do we get to sell our art online? Firstly, you need an Android phone and you also need data, especially a fast data. So if you have all these, what is next? You need to get your pictures, quality pictures. So even if you're buying an Android phone, if you're buying whatever device you want to use to take your photograph, you have to make sure that the device is good enough. Make sure that the quality of the video is good, so that by the time you capture your art and you put it on your phone and you're placing it on the market here now we're talking about wherever people can find your art, wherever people can see your art. And you don't have to always wait for people to find your art. You have to at least place your art where people are located. So we're still going to talk about more on that, where to place your art and so on. So when you now have this, you need to at least have some social media that you can install on your phone and make good use of. So we're actually talking about installing those apps such as WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and even Snapchat or TikTok, and even LinkedIn. Some of these can be very useful. So personally, I've experienced using many of these apps for business, and potential buyers have been able to locate many of my artworks, and they bought artwork from different of these platforms. Some through direct posting, some through my walls, and some through just similar areas. Just install these apps and start making good use of them. You find out that there are a lot of features on these different apps that can really help you to sell your art. So that is on the area of what to do. So after you've now installed this app on your phone, what is next? You start posting. Get the artwork ready, make it nice, then you post it. So when you post it, you can actually write things about the art, explain about the art, or if you don't want to say so much about the art, just put some few information about the art, maybe the size, the title, and also that you are the artist, and so on. You can put them on that particular caption and post the work. And sometimes you can make short videos about them and post them too. You can also post video about yourself working on those particular piece, so that whoever wants to buy it will know that yes, this is the artist that made the work. So because anybody could randomly post pictures of artworks. But one thing you shouldn't even forget too is the fact that you should watermark your works. So those are very essential. So when you're doing this, take note, each of the app has their features. Some it is through your wall, you can post straight on your wall. You can also post on stories, and you can also DM certain one of them to persons that you know might likely buy your works. But don't forget, email is still important. If you have emails of persons that you know they might likely like your work, just send them a few emails 1 or 2 times. Let them know that you have certain artworks that they might like to buy, and sure, if it's theirs, they will definitely collect it. So after you've done all this, you can move on to our number 5 area, which is always respond to DMs. In fact, I've had a lot of experience in these areas, and when people complain that, oh, celebrities, they don't always reply on DMs and so on. Yeah, because they are celebrities. You're not. So you're just growing as an artist, and you shouldn't be too busy to respond to people's requests on your DM. Always pay attention to your DM, because your DM can be a customer asking you for price of a work, or asking you for details of your work because he wants to buy them, and they could just buy them. So then you can also make some calls to certain persons that you know they are potential customers. If you have their numbers and you know it's not going to piss them off, you can try and reach them by call, or even go to their pages and make comments when they post. You can make comments, but be sincere with your comment. Don't don't go flattering and using words that might piss them off, or that might show that you're kind of a fake person. But as an artist, be constructive when you're doing all this. Then other strategies you can also use is to make sure that when you are able to locate someone who has interest in a particular kind of work, and the person has now purchased one of it or two, that can also give you an edge. That makes you know the kind of works that people might respond to. Then when you post your work and people make comments about your work, you pay attention to some of those comments. Like we said in the previous video, pay attention to constructive, positive criticism. They can help you to go a long way. So number 6, we are now going to look at another area of online marketing, which is using selling or publicity keys. Some of these keys are called hashtag, tags, stories, reels, videos, and boosting or paying for promotion of your work. So you can have series of works like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You post it at the same time and you promote it. Or you can have a special particular collection, the particular work that you really know that yes, you want to sell this piece, and if you promote this, it will go a long way. Then one of the things that have actually assisted me to in my production is you look at producing works that are of international quality, because you never can tell whichever country or where your potential buyer could be coming from. So these are the necessary tools to pay attention to. Use hashtags, they go a long way. In fact, if you check insights on some of these places, you find out that when you check the insights, some people visit your page, and some people who check on your videos or who check on your works that you have posted are people that you are not following, and they are not following you. They are totally new. Some of these apps have a way of making you to understand that yes, these people, you don't know them, but your works have been placed in a place that people can see it more and they can respond to your work. Then it is also important that you look for call for openings. Call for openings, when you see open calls or call for artists, are places where exhibitions has been collated or curated for different artists from different parts of the world or different parts of your country can come together and showcase their art either online or offline. It could even be prints of your work displayed for sale. This is another way you can also sell your art. So you try to engage in some of these open calls. You try to follow some of these open calls so that when there's notification, you already know that yes, there's an open call here and you can engage in it. So one of the topmost area too that artists should not overlook is the area of websites. You can have your work on your website, and this website should be easy to access. And when you're posting your work on this website, you should have done a lot of background work, which is when you snap your work, the quality of your camera is already very high. You might be having like 3 MB, 4 MB, 6 MB, depending on the quality or the megapixels feature on your camera. So you need to bring it low to the level that when you post, when people want to enter your site, it will be easy for them to navigate. Not like they're clicking on an artwork, and because it's so heavy, it's going to take a long time for it to load up for them to see. If it takes long for them to see one particular artwork, how long do you think it will take them to see all series of your artwork. To take so long, they get tired and bored. And okay, so what have we discussed so far? So we have actually discussed about 7 main points, both from the previous video and from this video, about how to market and sell your art, either online or offline, both online and offline. Fact is that we have discussed about displaying your art where people can find it, where people passes through, where people can see it, because the art is for someone to see, especially when it comes to painting. If it's sculpture, you can feel. So number 2, we also talked about how to place your art where people can buy it as a product. We should treat it like a product. Then also, we also talked about number 3, which is accepting positive criticism of your work. When you accept positive criticism of your work, how it can help you to improve on your marketing and the way you sell. Also, we talked about number 4, which is in this video, that how to sell online, getting the right equipment and the right things in place. Then number 5, we talk about always responding to DMs, which is direct messaging or comments and calls and even SMS, responding to them, making sure that your phone number too is where potential buyers can easily locate you. Or if you don't like doing that, you can also. Number 6, we talked about using hashtags, using selling and publicity keys such as hashtag, reels, and the likes. And finally, we talked about making sure that you have your own website where you can post in your work, and from there potential buyers can see it and also buy. Those are the 7 keys or 7 most important things that we have talked about when it comes to marketing and selling your art, both offline and online. So we hope that you really enjoyed this video, and please subscribe so that you can keep getting notification on more of our educative videos in this line, and you will also be well entertained while you also get educated on these areas. So you can also refer it to some of your friends by sharing. You can comment. We'd like to hear your comment. Maybe there are some other ways that we can artists can also sell or market their work that we have not covered here. You can also share. There's love in sharing. So please subscribe and pay attention to our next video, and you will definitely enjoy it.